Hey, I am doing a yoga flow this evening. It is Wednesday evening, so if you want to join me, feel free to hop in with a mat. We're going to start out in a seated pose, and you can do fire logs, you can sit whatever your body is calling you to do. I'm going to do a fire log thing where both my feet are up and actually, that doesn't even feel comfortable. So whatever feels comfortable in your body. And I'm just going to sit here with my palms facing up, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, gently closing your eyes, and just focus on releasing what doesn't serve you, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing any tension in your neck, upper back, lower back, your jaw, anywhere that you're storing stress and tension in your body. Feel free to set it out there. Let it go into the abyss. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in, retain, 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 release. And just focus on setting free any negativity in your life, anything that isn't meant to be. Envision yourself sitting on the beach. Imagine the waves crashing in. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine the sand beneath your body. Imagine the seashells on the shoreline. Imagine yourself here with the sun glistening on you. Imagine yourself in this moment right here, right now. You're exactly where you need to be. You're free of any negative energy. You're free of anything stressing you out. You're free of all of that pressure in your life. You're setting yourself free to be present for yourself. You can feel this weight slowly release from your body. And when you're ready, we're going to release from this pose. We're going to go to all fours and start with some cat and cow poses. You're going to gently lift your neck up and then tuck it under, really stretching out and elongating your neck in this pose. You're going to feel the stretch in your back, and it's going to feel awesome because you're really stretching it out and letting that blood flow go. Sometimes if you're super tight and sore, you need this. You need to stretch yourself out. You're going to put your left leg out behind you, your right arm out in your front, and you're going to feel this union of opposite pull in your lower back here. Just hold it, and then you're going to grab your left foot behind you and just stretch out the lower back. And then release. And then stretch your right leg out behind, your left arm out in front, and you're going to hold it here. You're going to turn it to the side and just release and grab the right foot behind you and just feel the stretch in the top of your right thigh here in this pose. And then you're going to release. You're going to thread the needle. So you're going to lift your right arm high to the sky. You're going to tuck it under, feeling this stretch and twist in your lower back. Then you're going to do the same on the other side, feeling this twist and stretch in your lower back. Feels amazing. And then release, and then put your hand down, and then back to cat and cow here in this pose. You're going to do a bear pose. You're going to lift your knees off the ground, doming out your shoulders in this pose, just holding the pose here in this moment. You're only hovering a few inches above the ground, if even, and then transitioning to a downward dog. Just walking your dog out, feeling the stretch in the calf muscles here. It's going to feel great to walk your dog. You're going to go from side to side, stretching out your hips and your lower back here in this pose. And then while you're in the downward dog pose, you're going to walk your hands to the back of the mat, half lift, forward fold, standing tall, side bend to the right, center, side bend to the left, and then feeling the stretch, and then clasping your hands behind your back, forward fold, and then you're going to put your left hand down, right hand toward the sky, feeling this twist in your lower back, and then feeling the twist over here. Now we're going to take this twist one step further. We're going to grab our right foot, pull it out to the side here, and just hold it here in your body for a moment to feel the stretch in your lower hip area. Then you're going to grab your left foot and do the same on this side, feeling the stretch on your left side area. Then you're going to walk it out for a vinyasa or a tricep push-up. Just feeling the stretch in your upper back here, and then back to a downward dog. You're going to walk it out here in this pose and just feel the stretch in your calf muscles. And I'm going to hop to a Malasana Yogi squat from that pose there. And just lean from side to side, feeling the stretch in your inner thigh area, your hips, everything. Just really being intentional with how it feels in your body. And then just leaning forward to stretch your inner thigh area further. And then we're going to transition back to the downward dog. Walking out the downward dog here. And then you're going to walk halfway up, half lift, forward fold, stand tall, side bend to the right, feeling this stretch, center, side bend to the left, feeling the stretch in your right side body. Then you're going to clasp your hands behind your back, mini back bend, forward fold, and then those twists, left hand down, right hand toward the sky, and then the twist on the other side, left hand toward the sky with the right hand down. Back to the vinyasa. Just hold yourself in this pose, feeling the stretch in your upper back also. Back to the downward dog here. You're going to walk it out. Again, taking 3 breaths in between, in through the nose, out through the mouth, grounding yourself into the present moment. We're going to do those twists one more time. Center of the mat, half lift, forward fold, standing tall. We're going to twist like you're hugging yourself from behind. Back to center, and then twist to the left like you're hugging yourself from behind. Then you're going to clasp your hands behind your back, mini back bend, forward fold, and then back to a vinyasa push-up, which is just a tricep push-up. And then back to the downward dog pose here. And then what we're going to do, while you're in downward dog, regrounding yourself in through the nose, out through the mouth, you are going to lift your right leg high to the sky, feeling the stretch on your left leg area, just reaching it up, pointing it, engaging, and stepping it through here. And then pivot and plant your left foot, leaning your right arm overhead for reverse warrior pose. Feeling the stretch on our right side body, then point this right leg straight. Right hand toward the ground, left hand toward the sky, feeling the stretch in our side body, left side body. And then you're going to put your left hand down for reverse triangle pose, and your right hand is going to go up to the sky, feeling the stretch, and it's kind of like you're wringing out your back like a dish rag, and it feels great. And then you're going to put it down and go into like a runner's lunge. So you're going to go onto your elbows here. You can just go as far as you can go in this pose. And you're just going to feel this hip stretch here. And then we're going to go back to the downward dog or vinyasa and do those poses on the other side. So your left leg is going high. You're feeling the stretch in your right leg. Engage, engage, engage. And then we're stepping it through. Pivot and plant your right foot, lifting your left arm overhead. Feel the stretch in your left side body. And then pivot and point your left foot down, triangle pose, your right hand toward the sky. You're feeling the stretch in your right side body. And then putting your right hand down for a reverse triangle pose. Feeling this stretch in your lower back, feeling the twist. It's all intentional and it's all real. And then you're going to go back to putting both your arms down into a runner's lunge here. Just go as far as you can go. You can feel the stretch in your hip area, and it feels amazing. And then you're going to go back to downward dog or vinyasa. Give yourself 3 breaths to reground yourself in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let go of anything that isn't serving you today. Let go of any negative energy, anything that is lingering in your mind that is not present, bringing you to the present moment, bringing you into focus. And the only way to be present for yourself is letting go of that stuff. you're walking your dog here, and you're gonna lift your right leg high to the sky. You're gonna put it underneath you for half pigeon, and it's not gonna be 100% parallel. You're just gonna want to feel what your body is feeling to stretch this inner hip out. And hip stretching is so essential for any type of thing that you do, because your hips can get tight, store tension, and all that fun jazz. So you're really gonna feel this pose here. Then you're gonna reach behind, grab your left foot, and hold this pose here. And this pose feels awesome. It's like you're stretching out your hamstring and your thigh on your left leg. Feels amazing. And it's all while you're in pigeon on this pose. Now we're gonna go back to downward dog. We're gonna do that same pose on the left side. So we're gonna do half pigeon here, and just leaning forward here, and you're just gonna feel this stretch and feel this hip opener here on this side. Feels amazing. And then you're gonna reach behind, grabbing your right leg, and each side is gonna feel different. So don't judge yourself for it. And this one thigh will be tighter than the other. So then you're gonna go back to the downward dog here. Giving yourself a few breaths to reground. Just focusing on here and now and what is meant to be. Release any negative energy, release any tension in your body. And just focus on right here, right now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now you're gonna lift your right leg high. You're gonna step it through. You're gonna pivot and plant your right foot here. And we're gonna go to a prayer twist. So your hands to heart center, you're twisting, and your elbow is into your right knee. So you're gonna focus on this twist here. Feel this stretch. Get into the twist as much as you can here in this pose. And just really focus on being in this pose, feeling it in your body. And then from here, we're gonna go into a reverse half moon. So left hand is down, right hand is toward the sky. You're gonna feel this twist in your lower back, your hip area. It feels amazing. And just be in this pose for a few moments. And then you're gonna lift up. You're gonna go and bend your left foot over your right leg and feel this in your body, this hip opener. And then try to do temple dancer, where hands at heart center and you're twisting the inside of your left foot. Then you're gonna grab your left leg out to the side, Padangusthasana B. And then grab your left leg for dancer pose. And then release, and we're gonna do these poses on the other side. So back here in downward dog, walking your dog in through the nose, out through the mouth to reground yourself. And then you're gonna lift your left leg high to the sky, pivot and plant your right foot, and then prayer twist to the left, feeling this twist in your body. Just holding it here for a few moments to let this pose set in. And while you're here, make sure you're twisting more in toward the left and not dumping your weight in there. And then you're going to put your left hand down, your right hand down, your left hand toward the sky, feeling this reverse revolve half moon pose in your body. Feels great. Make sure you're engaging your core and your hips here. And then we're going to stand tall, and we're going to cross our right leg over our left. Temple dancer here. We're going to twist, and every side your balance is going to feel different, so don't judge yourself. And then you're going to grab your right leg out to the side for Padangusthasana B. Just holding it here. Just seeing how it feels in your body. Every time your ankle wiggles, it strengthens itself. And then you're going to grab your right leg, lean forward for dancer pose, really stretching out that leg, really balancing on it. And then back to downward dog. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and focusing on the present moment, focusing on what doesn't serve you, releasing it out to the wild. And then when you're done, I'm going to go back to a Malasana Yogi squat here and just really lean back and forth to see how it feels in your body, see how intentional it is, and just really stretching out these inner thigh areas. They should be looser than they were when we first started. So lean back and forth. You're in this pose. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to stand tall and out to star pose. Then we're going to lean forward, grabbing our big toes and pulling our crown of our head to the ground, reaching out your elbows and feeling the stretch in the back of our legs. Just feeling how great it feels in our body. That's a mosquito. And it's okay if you have to bend your legs to pull your head further down, or you can go as far down as your body allows you to. And then stand up halfway, back to standing pose, and then forward fold again, but just put your hands out in front. Go as far as you can go to allow your crown to the ground. Feeling this stretch, you're stretching out your neck, your upper back, all of that jazz. And then from here, you're gonna go back to a downward dog. We're gonna lift our right leg high here. We're gonna step it through. We're gonna pivot and plant our left foot. We're gonna go into a warrior two pose. Feeling this opposite pull from either side and just holding it here, making sure your right leg is bent here. And then we're gonna twist and do it on the other side. So your left arm's gonna be out in front. Your right leg is gonna be pivoted and planted. And you're just holding it here. Just feel how it feels in your body. And then we're gonna go back down to a vinyasa. And then back to a downward dog here. And you're in through the nose, out through the mouth, setting free what isn't necessary. And I'm gonna do a wide leg fold here. I'm gonna flip my mat to make it easier. And I'm essentially going to sit in a wide-legged fold to stretch out my hip area and just going as far down as I could go. And gravity will do the rest. You're focused on breathing and calming your nervous system at this point so you can really stretch out these muscles and really make them intentional. Holding on to negative energy or what doesn't serve you or anything that is a what if allows us to not be in the present moment and doesn't let us set free what we need to. And sometimes we'll hold on to these negative messages that people tell us, these negative things people comment about us, but it doesn't do us a service. Instead, it places us in a different realm, and we are not able to focus on what is right now, which is where one needs to be when they want to appreciate what we have right here and now. Beginning your day with gratitude, starting with intention and authenticity is what's real. Telling yourself these positive things are really what set the stage for you to be your authentic self. And when you are not intentional about things, things do not come out as they should be. Meaning you're full of negativity when you don't set things free, when you're not intentional about where you should be. And I think we let too many things dictate our feelings when it comes to, not being present. We're not able to set free all of this stress and tension because we stored for too long. So set free everything and connect your mind and body so you can feel what it is and what it means to be present for yourself. And yoga does a really good job of setting yourself free. You're going to sit up here from this pose. You're going to lean back, feeling the stretch and release from your fascia here, and just doing a side-to-side stretch of your side body is so important, just to release everything there. And then from here, I'm just going to go back into a fire log pose and breathe in through the nose and reground myself with my eyes gently closed. Setting free what isn't necessary is so essential. Yoga does such an amazing job of letting go of everything that isn't necessary and connecting our mind and body to it and really being present for ourselves. So in order to be present, you have to be present for yourself. And the only way to do it is to set free what you cannot use. And focusing on breathing is so essential for this aspect. Don't wonder what if, don't think of the past, because right here, right now is what really matters. Breathe in through the nose, retain, 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 and release out through your mouth. Do it a few times. And after you have set everything free, just remember to begin your day with gratitude and end your day with gratitude. Appreciate where you are, where you've come from, and every little mini step that you make makes a huge impact on the overall aspect of your life and where you're going. So just be intentional about it. Thank you for joining my quick yoga flow this evening. I hope you have an incredible evening and day tomorrow. Namaste.